Growing up without our parents was a rough experience. But the worst happened when my brother got into drugs.
He spent all our savings to purchase drugs,
Isolated himself from his family members, and spent most of his time with his friends.
I need high as a day like this.
He got into many drugs, from pills to weed, syrup, and he injected himself. He became very violent and got into trouble. He spent days outside without coming home. The drugs began to eat him gradually. It was painful seeing him lose his mind, but it was more painful when we lost him forever.
Stay safe, don't do drugs. This is Narco Tales.
I have a dream.
A dream is your cherished aspiration and ambition. If you can dream it, you can achieve it. But a dream doesn't become reality through magic. It takes sweat, determination, and hard work. No matter how meticulous you plan the path to your dream, there will be distractions and misleading. If you give in to them, they will rob you of your dreams and deny you that excellent future. And the promising dream dies. When you don't achieve your dreams, you cheat the world from experiencing a star. Don't cheat the world from experiencing a star. Say no to drug abuse. Call 0800 1020 3040 for help. This message is from the National Drug Law Enforcement Agency, NDLEA.
Come into the world of Narco Tales, where real voices share real stories of triumph. I am your host, Netta Widozie. Today, we're honored to share William's courageous journey from darkness to redemption. Welcome and thank you for joining us.
Thank you so much.
Please introduce yourself.
My name is Williams Friday Chigar. I'm from Nasarawa State, from Akwanga local government.
So what's the story behind your struggle with substance dependence? Take us back to the beginning when everything changed.
Everything changed in my life since the year 2015. I lost my uncle. So at the end of the day, the result of what I received from my family, they sent me out of the street, that I should go to the street and look for my father, which is, I don't have anybody that I will depend on, that will sponsor me through school and other things. I met a friend, I share my idea with him. This is what happens to me in my life. I've never take drugs in my life, but through him telling me that I should take this, if not he will not give me a place that I will occupy myself. I will stay as long as I'm writing exam.
But you were in school at the time?
Yes.
Okay.
So I don't know which option am I. Should I go back to the street and be begging, or I should keep on begging him? So he make a two option for me. Either I should take drugs with him, or I should pack and leave. So I don't have any other option than to what? Than to stay.
True.
So stay with him. I started taking drugs. He introduced me to tramadol. He would take 2 and break half for me, because I don't know that same color. What does that mean? I don't really know. I only know Panadol, paracetamol, and Flagyl, but that particular drugs I don't know. So he later the day he introduced me to Rochi. He brought Rochi, and I saw everything is looking somehow. I don't know. He still cut half for me. He will take, I will take in his presence. If not, I will not sleep in that room. So through there, he now introduced me to his friend that is onto drugs. They used to inject themselves in a bathroom, which is, I don't know, thinking that they are treating themselves. Understand? Thinking they are treating themselves, because both of them, they are nurses, senior staff. So when I heard that the man coming to his place is late. Now think fast. What will I do? So the best option is for me to what? Move on my life.
True.
That is how I found myself. I left Nasarawa State to Jos, struggling.
Okay, so take us through some experiences that you had while dependent on substances.
You know, it's friends that make me do that because I'm depending on somebody. You understand?
Mm-hmm.
I'm depending on him. He's the one bringing it.
Yeah.
I'm taking it. His mind is calm. Why? You don't know my own aspect. In time of, like, for example, we are going for classes. I will be sleeping. They will ask me question. I know the question, but the answer, I will be skipping some things. Because of what? The drugs I'm taking, I don't know them. Understand?
Yeah.
So they scatter my system, my brain entirely.
So what about family? What was their position in all this? They didn't reach out to you?
My father has 2 wives, so everybody cares for his own.
Yeah.
If you are not my blood, you are not my blood.
Yes.
They will screen you out immediately. I left my own family house. I lost him the year 2015, 29 of April.
God bless his soul.
Amen. So, the share property, the 5th of May, the same year, they sent me out of that house, November 22. I left that house with tears. I don't know where to put myself. So they are not ready with me to do with me anything. They don't want to see me entirely. I was living my life peacefully, hoping that yes, tomorrow if I graduate, I will get a better job. It's not up to a month that I graduate. I met one of my aunties. She was staying in our house as a tenant. So I beg her, please, if there is anything like clothes, iron, I should do. Just what? To sustain myself, to get what I want to. None of my uncle was there. None of my auntie was there. I went to my mother's side, begging her. And I look at the condition my mother she's into.
Yeah.
I don't have choice than to come back to Auntie Amina. I now help her wash car. She call one of the driver. We drive from Kefi to Jos. They now brought police to me that I thief.
Who brought police to you?
My uncle.
Okay.
And my blood brother. Things that I don't know, they mention. I don't know anything concerning stealing. I've never in life steal. But what if you say that I take drugs? Yes, I will accept. I take it.
So your friend that accommodated you, how long did you stay with him?
July 2015. I stayed with him till I graduate. I graduated from school 11 of August 2016.
Okay, so like a year.
Yes. And I understand how life is right now. I'm no more with him.
After you left him, did you continue using drugs?
Using drugs. When I left him, I moved down to Jos.
Okay. Okay, viewers, we'll be right back. The story is far from over. Stay with us.
I was the head boy in my primary school, senior prefect and best graduating student in my secondary school, but drug abuse almost ruined my life.
I was on an average of 2 grams of cocaine per day.
I was taking 8 ampoules of pentazosine daily.
European shisha, cocaine.
I became a user, a dealer and a gangster.
I saw other users drowning. I knew I didn't want to be like them, but I was already trapped.
My family disowned me.
My employment was terminated.
I sold my car, sold my house. I'll go out well-dressed and return shoeless, shirtless in exchange for drugs.
I was seeing things that were not real, and I once stabbed myself because I felt something crawling under my skin.
I contacted NDLEA and started therapy.
I spent 3 months in therapy.
I spent 8 months.
It's easy to relapse, but your mind has to be stronger than the cravings.
Drugs does not love you. You are not the one using drugs. Drugs are the one using you.
Say no to drug abuse.
We're back, and William has more to share. So let's talk about your journey towards recovery. What made you change your mind about taking substances?
What made me change my mind? Because it has not value.
True.
So I could call him Mr. Ben. He's the chairman of Boys Brigade Kefi Battalion Council.
Okay.
So, and his PA. So we work hand to hand. It's not good for me to hide it. So I told him that I do take drugs, but I need something that will make me to leave that.
Mm-hmm.
He now introduced the Boys Brigade Nigeria band section and the column party and squad himself. So I told him that I can do the band section, the aspect of band. I know little about choir, so it's better for me to turn back and face God.
Yeah.
So any night vigil we used to attend, band section, band competition we used to attend. So that made me withdraw from it.
So your friends, are you still in contact with these friends?
I don't know. I don't have his number.
No, that's
because my life, even the Bible says all things have been passed away.
True.
Behold, we are a new creature. So I've changed my life, decide to follow him, not man again.
How long has it been since you last took something?
The year 2015 down to 2016. That was the year I know I took those aspects of what drugs abuse.
Okay.
I do take them where as much as I want, but now I can't do that because I have turned back for it.
That's good.
I'm going forward for good.
So did you have any withdrawal symptoms? Did you face any challenge when you stopped taking these substances?
Yes.
Tell us about it.
Sometimes I feel like to hurt myself because I can't walk with my friends without scratching my neck, sometimes my nose or my part. So in short, my body, all entire body system used to scratch me. Anytime it scratch me, I will be scratching my body. And with that thing, I take water. Water helped me a lot to flush everything out.
So you never went back to it?
No.
Forward ever, backward never?
Backward never.
Thank you. Your story is truly inspiring. As we conclude, what message would you like to share with those struggling with substance dependence?
It's prayer. We can never in life hurt them. Even though we beat them today, they will not change. But what is dedication and prayer?
True. Thank you very much, Williams.
Thank you so much.
And that's a wrap on today's episode. Don't forget, if you or anyone you know is struggling with substance dependence, feel free to reach out to the National Drug Law Enforcement Agency on their helpline 0800 1020 3040. I remain your host, Netta Wedozie, and we'll see you next time.
Don't do drugs. Don't do drugs. Don't try it though. He go choke you up. He go steal your sunshine, he go shock you up. He don't kill him any youth for my area, even for your area. When you start it to stop, it not go easy. As you dey drag him go, he dey drag you down. Water come out from my eyes, oh, when I remember all the guys, oh. Many of them kiki bucket, oh. Some cut to socket, oh. Make we don't forget, oh. No they talk it, oh. Say, don't do drugs. Rock up your busy body, oh. Don't do drugs. Don't go wound your busy body. Don't do drugs. If you die, go bad, oh. Oh yeah, help me tell somebody. Say, drug abuse is bad, oh. It's bad, oh. It's bad, oh.
This message is brought to you by the National Drug Law Enforcement Agency, NDLEA.